Here at Overdevest, we're testing and trialing new varieties all the time, looking for ones that have superior characteristics, ones that we know are going to grow and perform well right here in our region. And to do that, we're working closely with plant breeders and plant introducers from all over the world. In fact, some of the plants that we're testing are ones that come from very far away. But I'm also pleased to tell you that some of the varieties that we're working with are ones that were bred right here in our region, and in fact almost on our doorstep. Take for example these three lovely selections of our native species of Penstemon. This is the Rock Candy series, developed first in 2014 by Dr. Mike Dobley at Star Roses and Plants. He started out with Penstemon barbatus, a species that grows about 2 foot high. He found some seedlings that were shorter and more compact and had distinctive basal branching, which meant that when they flowered, they produced lots of flowers on short, stocky plants that are able to stand up to weather conditions very well. And as you see, because the flowers are tightly packed together, put on a terrific show. So after working with it for some time, he came up with this lovely selection that's called Rock Candy Pink, growing no more than 6 or 8 inches high. This is just a terrific little perennial plant. And then what he started to do was to work then with his colleague Dr. Michelle Scheiber, and she started to breed in extra color. And as you see, she's now expanded the range to have this lovely red one that's called Rock Candy Ruby, and then this lovely blue one that's called Rock Candy Blue. Now, one of the neat things about these penstemons, as you see, is they have these tubular flowers that hummingbirds love to come to visit. Butterflies and pollinating insects will be there too. And one of the things I like about them, that each of these tulip flowers have a very nice white coloring, which helps to accentuate the color and the floral shape. Very distinctive in the red one, but if I take you round here and show you the flowers on the blue one, you can see what a terrific effect this makes. Beautiful, compact growing plants. These grow a little taller than the pink one, but never any more than about 1 foot tall. In fact, less than 1 foot tall. Now, what's neat about these is that they love to grow in a sunny, well-drained position. When you plant them first, make sure to dig a good-sized hole, work in some planting compost. They're going to need that to get started. Water them well until they get established, and then you'll find that they'll be, once they're established, remarkably drought tolerant. They love to grow in a sunny place, and I would suggest a raised bed or rockery, perhaps a bed by the front of your home, somewhere alongside paths or driveways, and it would also be a neat plant to put into containers too. Another little trick with these is to go through and deadhead them. When the flowers begin to go over and you'll see them starting to take on a bit of discoloration, then you can go in with a pair of hedging shears and just snip them back, and you'll find then that they'll produce lots of young fresh growth from inside and then probably rebloom. Now, the strongest flush comes in the earlier part of the summer, but you will get sporadic bloom that will keep going through right through to the frost of the autumn. So this is a really neat, compact, locally bred and selected and developed range of penstemons. They're called the Rock Candy series, and this is Rock Candy Blue, and this one is Rock Candy Ruby, and then this beautiful one is one called Candy Pink. All of them really beautiful, and we think you're really going to enjoy growing them in your garden too.